This is kind of old news, but I recently ran into this. Apparently, there's a conspiracy theory that Stevie Wonder's not blind. He's faking it.
He's lying.
And I'm kind of on the fence. I'm kind of leaning towards Stevie Wonder's faking it. The evidence really stands for itself. It's strong evidence. It's like, what?
My homie presented his case. He gave all his evidence. He gave a couple videos being like, like first-hand witnesses. Stevie Wonder, what's it called? Didn't see me, obviously. And yet, still called my name. He was taking pictures of Michael Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
And what else did he do? He grabbed a mic, even though he physically couldn't see it.
Yeah.
And actually couldn't hear it either.
During a live performance, everyone's singing and clapping. And Stevie Wonder's clapping. And then out of nowhere, Paul McCartney passes by.
Accidentally hits him.
Yeah, knocks over the mic stand on accident. And then Stevie Wonder reaches over and grabs it. Now tell me that's not fucking bullshit. How would he be able to see that? And don't give me any bullshit. Oh, well, Gabe, he fucking heard it. You're really gonna tell me you heard it out of all those people singing and clapping? That's bullshit.
See, I'm in support of Stevie, obviously.
I'm not saying Stevie's.
Who's gonna fake that they're blind? That's one question. Number two, Daredevil, right? Daredevil, very, very keen sense of hearing. Hear one little thing, boom, a little reaction, little nerves going off in his brain.
You're going off a comic book character.
Yeah.
This is your evidence to debunk what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, you know what they did in comic books.
You got 3 witnesses max. You got Shaq. You have Anthony.
Another video. Shaq.
Anthony Anderson, and then you have one more, right? And you had the Paul McCartney one.
Paul McCartney one. Yeah, even Shaq said this shit. This dude Shaq was in the elevator. Stevie Wonder said what's up to him. How do you know it's Shaq without seeing him? There's no way. There's no way.
My way of reasoning is obviously they told him Shaq lives here or is staying here, and he heard this big ass food just boom, 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 as Shaq would make that noise.
So Shaq just has a distinct sound to him.
Of course he does. He's like 8 feet high. Or 7, whatever.
In a public building, you just gonna know it's Shaq.
Boom, boom. Yeah, especially if he gets on that elevator, because that's where they met. Supposedly, that was the story. They met in the elevator, and you could just hear the fucking elevator.
No, that's not even close. You just making stuff up. Look, I'm telling you, Stevie Wonder's probably faking it. There's tons of evidence. Why would Oprah Winfrey give him a car? He can't even see.
She gave him a car?
She gave him a car. Why? He can't see.
He didn't present this to me in the beginning.
You can't be like, oh, that's a beautiful car. He doesn't know.
Sir, you didn't present this evidence beforehand. I don't know this information. Oprah gave him a car.
Gave him a car.
Okay. What kind of car was it?
I don't know.
Because if it was a cheap Camry, okay, whatever. If it was a Rolls Royce,
it's Oprah. She's giving him a car. Why is she gonna go cheap out?
If it was a Rolls Royce, obviously, hey, that's for the driver to handle, and he's just in the back chilling.
Nah, I don't think so. But either way, like you don't know what it's like. Yeah, this is. I got you a nice black Mercedes. Well, yeah, I know what black looks like because that's all I see all the time. But I mean, like, really.
I'm still in support of Stevie. I don't believe.
I'm not saying I don't support him, but I'm just saying.
Who would fake being blind for 50 years?
See, the thing is, about being blind, I think the only reason why he probably did it, if he is faking it, is because it gets him more fame. Because it's like, wow, he's this talented and he's blind, and that's amazing.
But there's plenty of artists that are insanely amazing.
Yeah, but it lowers the bar, so he looks even better.
See,
it's like standing. It's like you looking decent, and you stand next to one of your friends that just isn't that attractive. It just makes you look better. That's what Stevie Wonder is doing. He's doing that with the whole blind thing. He's just like, well, I'm talented. But what if I was blind? That make me even more talented.
All right, quick. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna cut it out. Don't worry. And go. All right.
But that's what I'm saying. This dude probably was trying to set the bar low for himself, and then, well, not for himself, but he was setting the bar lower, and that way he could look even higher above the bar.
I argue with this with Quincy Jones because Quincy Jones, who's just as talented, you know, just as fucking influential when it comes to all the shit that he's done. Like, everybody still sees him as like a fucking genius, a musical genius. So they would do the same for Stevie Wonder, you know, even regardless of whether he was blind or not, you know. So who would, and plus he was blind since he was like, what, 20, I think? Or maybe even when he was born. I don't remember the story, but he was blind for a long time.
Maybe he got it back.
Now, Stevie's probably rich enough where he could, you know, talk to some scientists. Hey, be like, hey, listen, you think you possibly give me my eyesight back? You know, like, I'll give you millions of dollars. You just do the research and see if I can, you know, get these back. If you were blind, put yourself in his situation. If you were blind,
would I fake it? Probably.
You think so?
I'd probably fake it.
See, that seems like such a hassle to me. You know, constantly having to wear glasses, but just, you know.
When you're at home, you don't have to pretend because you're just at home. Oh, you know what? On top of that, Stevie Wonder has courtside tickets to fucking.
Oh yeah, that's right. Gabe showed me.
Why the fuck would you need
Gabe
that?
showed me a little video. Mm-hmm. He had courtside seats to basketball games. Like, he would constantly go. And my reasoning is like, okay, if you're blind, right? You can't just stay at home all day. You're gonna be bored. So when you're blind, I feel like you have to constantly just amuse yourself with sounds and being around people and speaking. So if you're around like a crowded group, like in a basketball game, you're probably gonna get like,
you know what?
You know, some more enjoyment out of life. Can't just stay at home all day.
You're gonna buy courtside tickets when you could just go.
Well, to the back of the back, like at the top.
Exactly. Hey Siri, play basketball. Basketball. What the fuck?
But you,
that was a studio. Basketball stadium.
Yeah.
Noise.
The little playlists that I'm sure they have.
Starts playing crowd noise.
But what's obviously, you know, it's fake though. You know,
pine sol on the floor, make it smell like it's freshly cleaned and waxed.
The point, like, when it comes to being blind and surviving your whole life, it's like, you know, you gotta stay around people. You gotta hear their voices. Because every time they ask me, hey, would you rather be blind or would you rather be deaf? Like, for sure.
I'd rather be deaf.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because at least you can see things.
Yeah, exactly.
But think about it this way. You'll never, ever hear music ever again.
That's true.
And music, yeesh, that's a hard thing to give up, man.
Look, I'll end your argument with one thing right now. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words.
But poetry also can be worth, you know, whatever you think.
You just read it.
Yeah, you just read it. Alright, you go to Poetry Slam, you know, they're giving it like,
you don't have to fucking
word for word. They're giving it word of mouth.
Read lips.
You know,
you might get
they can't.
You might get the whole deaf community against you.
Yeah, they will. Cancel Nate. Look at him, what a piece of shit. Hey, guess what? I love you.
Well, I think one of them you did was a butterfly or something. I think you did like a butterfly or some shit.
I always do this, you know. But see, that's my see. Gabe always brought this up to me. I'm like, no way, man, no way. Who would fake being blind for that long? You know.
Stevie Wonder.
He said it's because it's to, you know, up his career. Just like, hey, he's talented, but he's talented and blind. Like, it's just he's just on top. He's amazing.
Exactly.
Although I have given that thought, I'll give you that. Because of he's blind, I thought, damn, he knows like harmonica, piano, like a bunch of instruments.
You think he doesn't read a manual at home how to play the harmonica? He does.
I mean, music doesn't take manuals. It just takes, you know, soul and wanting to do it. He's amazing with the harmonica,
that's what
piano.
Because he's blind, or so he says.
I don't know, man.
I think he is.
I don't know. That's always a tricky thing.
I don't know, man. What I would say is that's fucked up. I would say it's fucked up if he's keeping the secret, because I would just say it's fucked up. I think we should probably know about this.
I'll be honest. The catching the Paul McCartney thing with the mic standing down, that was definitely like one of the evidence that he has against him, being like, yeah, that one kind of a little iffy, you know. Everything else is kind of if.
Yeah.
Like, not really.
And again,
that one kind of hard.
This is
I'll
like
give him
old,
that.
This is like old news.
Yeah,
This is kind of old news, but still, I mean, I just recently came.
Yeah, my boy brought it to my attention. It was interesting, you know.
Yeah. And I talked to some of my friends about this, and like a lot of them didn't know about this theory either. So.
And what, you convinced them too? You ain't convincing me. Nah. I'll give you this. I'll give you like that. You were right on one thing, but I still don't think he's faking it. No way. There's no way.
Now, see, you're coming at me impartial. You're not impartial. You're being biased. Right?
I'm being biased. How am I being biased?
You're too much to even to accept my concrete.
Maybe I just love the music too much. You know, I just can't accept. You know, no way. No.
See, we would
not
have
Stevie.
To dismiss you on the jury because you have bias.
Not Stevie, man. No. They take me out of the courtroom.
No.
No.
But I mean, okay, yeah. So if you want to check out some of the evidence that I pointed out, I'm gonna.
You're not gonna put links, are you?
I'm not gonna put links. I'm gonna put links.
Oh no.
I'll definitely have it on the Weekly Nibble Instagram. The Weekly Nibble. I have some posts about that, so you guys can go ahead and check that out and see how right.
See, I hope that you guys know that Gabe is pretty much in charge of the Instagram stuff when it comes to the Weekly Nibbles. Posts.
If I reply to you, it's most likely me.
And he's for sure going to be part of all this. Stevie Wonder's not blind. Here's why. It's like just shows evidence. You know?
I'll put like in parentheses maybe, like Nate.
Just put. Yeah, please. Yeah, so you can differentiate that. Although we are one in this podcast, we definitely disagree on many things, and this Stevie Wonder being blind is one of them. You know, just put Gabe. I mean, Nate is like a no-go. You know, Nate does not support this. Do not cancel him.